guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to show you today a gorgeous bronzy eye with like a pop of blue underneath. I feel like this is like a super classic summer look, but at the same time, if you're one of those people who kind of thinks they might want to try a little color in their look, but you're not like 100% sure about using color in your eye look, this is a great way to start, and you can like pop any color under the eye in the same way with your neutrals so that you feel a little more comfortable with using color. But this is one of those super classic summery looks that I really wanted to do today and show you guys, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is take concealer number 2 from LimeLight by Alcone, and I'm just going to dab my ring finger in there and dab some of that onto the lid as a bit of a primer to just start us off with a great base color, and it helps the shadows stick just that much better, and so why not? So to start off with, especially for the neutral portion of this, I'm going to be using the Feeling is Neutral palette from LimeLight by Alcone. This is, oh, you guys, I can't even. This palette is just gorgeous. It is 18 neutral colors, but I need you to know right now that every single one of these colors is available individually or in your own customized palette. So if you need help with that, you can always get in touch with me and I can let you know how that all works. But we are going to use this color right here, which is called One Night Sand. It is number 26. So One Night Sand, shadow number 26, they go by both names. I have my pointed blender right here. We're just using this as a transition color. And so we're going to kind of concentrate the color toward the outer portion of the eye and bring it in just above the crease. Blend it around, because if you haven't blended, you probably haven't done your shadow right. Unless you're doing a super crisp look, which is not my specialty. So I'm using this as a transition shade and blending it around up toward the brow, but I'm also going to take and dip like the end of this brush into that same color and bring it under the eyes as a bit of a transition under the eyes as well. Just bring it back and forth. Same thing though, concentrating the majority of the color toward the outer eye. And this as a transition shade is really just slightly darker than my own skin tone. It's really a good match for my skin tone. That's kind of what you want in a transition shade. Okay, so I've cleaned off the same exact brush, and I'm coming in with this color right here, which is Coral of the Story. The number for it is 33. Coral of the Story, number 33. And I'm coming in with the same brush, little dips right there, and we're actually going to work the crease with this one. So just below that transition color, and I'm doing like a halo type effect. So concentrate color out here, sweep it through the crease, and we're actually going to concentrate some of that color toward the inner portion of the eyelid as well. Okay, so we're creating like a halo type effect. So you can see there's like this little bit of the lid that's left without color right now. Okay, same thing, other eye. Work it around the outside, sweep it through the crease, work it around the inner portion of the lid, through the crease, back and forth, just like that, leaving like this little sort of blank space right here at the center of the eye. Okay? Good. And you guys know that my mantra is to start with less shadow and work more in if you want to. This is definitely one of those times that I feel like I want to. I'm just going to get a couple more dabs of that Coral of the Story and work it through again. Okay, and then I am going to deepen this outer V of the eye with this shadow right here, which is called a Corkable. This is number 32, and I'm just going, actually, you know what, never mind, switching brushes now. This is the Bdellium Tools 781 brush, and I am just dipping right here. It's just a slightly smaller blending brush, and I'm going to blend a little bit of it into that outer V area just for that little extra touch of depth to that outer portion of the eye. And just like always, blending is key, so I'm coming back in with my pointed blender and just blending things on around. No extra product on it, just making sure that we're good. Now I have my large shadow brush. I'm coming into this beautiful bronzy color. This is Antique Bar, which is number 19, and we're going to dip in it like so. And we're going to be concentrating on these little halo areas, these little absence of color areas that we created. So I'm going to start by tapping it right in that area and then working it on out toward the rest of the coral area, like so. And once again, I really want that bronze to just pop. So I'm going to come in with just a little more, dabbing it especially towards the center of what we just did. Now I'm going to come into this color, which is called Creamboat. It's number 38. It's just exactly that, a matte creamy color. This is a brush from Tarte. I think I got it in like the holiday collection or something like that. And I'm just going to dip in there and highlight that inner corner of the eye. Top and bottom. And then I'm going to take a little and highlight right under the arch of the brow and bring it on out. And then I'm going to take the other end of that brush and just sort of blend that highlight that I just did. Okay, now we are going to get into some color, and so I'm bringing out the Lottie Dazzle palette. This is a limited edition palette. As of filming this video, it is still available from LimeLight by Alcone. It has 6 of the most bold colors you could ever imagine, and so if you are 100% afraid of color, you might be running away right now. That's okay. Bring it on back. We still love you. We're just going to use one color, and I think that's the best way to take this palette sometimes is just to think of these colors as individuals, not like something you have to use all of them in one cohesive look. We're just using one. And so we're coming in with this blue color down here in the corner, and I have my smoky liner brush, and I'm going to get some of that color right there. This is a gorgeous color. I just absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm coming into the under eye area and smoking it under the eye. Okay, so can you see that blue? And it's a little thicker than I want it to be, so we're going to go in and clean up around the eyes just a little bit to get it right the way we want it to be. So I'm coming in with my concealer number 3 and my concealer brush, and I'm just coming in right underneath here and blending it sort of back and forth to clean up that line. And then I'm actually going to bring some of that into the inner corner as well to wake up that inner corner of the eye. And then I'm going to bring it up this way to clean up that edge so we get a nice pretty lift to the shadow and it's not just like all over the place. Okay, so now it's time for bronzing and highlighting and lips and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to come in with the Perfect Bronzer. This is actually my duo that I created, my Perfect Bronzer and my highlighter, which is actually blush number 6 from LimeLight. And I have my tapered powder brush, just dipping it into the bronzer ever so slightly and bringing it in here very diffusedly because I want this nice diffused bronze look. Obviously I already have foundation and all that good stuff on my face. Bring it to the temples and the forehead because I feel like this is such a perfect summer look that we want it to look nice and summery and like we're a little bit tan, you know? Yeah. So I'm just going to sweep a little here on the bridge of my nose, like so. And then cleaning off my brush and going into my highlighter, which like I say is blush number 6. Just going to take that and go right here, like so. Then I'm going to take my angled blush brush and I'm coming in to my big blush palette, just like the eyeshadows, you guys. These are all available individually, and you can customize your palettes like that duo that I just had, etc. So just FYI. And I am going to come in, because we did highlight, coming in with blush number 7 right here, which is like a matte peach. Just a few little dips to sort of complete that bronzer, blusher, highlight look and give it a little I was just in the sun type of effect. Okay, let me brush my lash extensions just a touch. Get them all whooped into shape. And then on the bottom lashes, I'm coming in with the Perfect Mascara from LimeLight. And we're going to finish this look off with a great lippy, which is the Macaroon Enduring Lip Color. This is a perfect long wear liquid lipstick in this like pinky brown nude color that I think is going to go great with this look. So simple, right? Okay, so there is our finished bronzy with the blue added eyes, with the full look, with some more bronziness going on. Like, I just think this is such a super classic look. And like I say, if you're wanting to get into color but you're not sure how, great place to start. Absolutely a great place. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, go ahead and click subscribe and go ahead and ring that bell as well. And I will talk to you later. Feel free to get in touch with me if you have any questions or comments or anything like that. Bye, guys.